Good morning, everybody, and happy President's Day, or what used to be called Happy George Washington's birthday. And also, as we get ready for some more snow and ice. As I reflect on this holiday today, I can't help but reflect in sadness as to what's going on in our country. The dissent, the vitriol from both sides of the aisle, the second impeachment trial last week, and the anger on both sides. We probably even see it in our own families. And I can't help but think that part of the reason for that is the further we get away from God, the more chaos there is in the world. It's that easy. There was a book I read years ago. It's called One Nation Under God. And it was a fascinating read because it talked about our founding fathers and how important they put religion into the public square. They believed, and I think it's playing out true in our own time today, as it did in the time of Israel. The further people get away from God, everything kind of goes out the window. And I think that's what's happening today. Of course, the largest religious group today, the newest religious group in the United States, are the Knowns. They have no affiliation with any church. And why is that? Why are they leaving? And how can we change it? And I think for us as Christians, the more that we can do to build up our own faith, we can share that with those around us. And I think all the initiatives that we've been doing in the Reading Catholic community the last couple of years in terms of dynamic parish, evangelization, the upcoming retreat next month on evangelization, I think that can help us to deepen our own relationship with God. And because of that, we can not only change our own lives, but we can begin to change the world around us. You see, it all revolves around Jesus Christ. I read an interesting book. I'm reading an interesting book on St. Paul. And one of the things that really struck me with St. Paul in this particular book is Paul's attempt to get the early Christian community to enter the mind of the Messiah, to enter the mind of God himself. What is it that God wants us to do? Not what I want to do. What does God have in mind for us in terms of our country, our lives, our families? So as we begin Lent in a couple of days, let us ask God to help us in our own struggles to turn more and more to him for strength, for inspiration, and above all, hope, because hope is what comes from God. God bless, and have a great holiday. And pray for our country and our leaders.